Hello, students. Today is August the 12th. It's Wednesday. It's also the year 2015 in the Common Era. And here are your top announcements. First announcement is that Canvas is still having a problem, but it doesn't matter because I decided I'm just going to do everything manually. So if you still do not have a TOPS login or a Canvas login, let me know. I think I've gotten everybody. But unfortunately, there's no way for me to check that without looking up every single account. So if you're still out there without a Canvas account, let me know. I'll set it up, put you in your classes, and you'll be good to go. One class is still not showing up for everybody. That is computer literacy / personal finance. That class will show up in PowerSchool's personal finance. That will be ready by Friday, probably tomorrow. Just be looking for an email from Miss Whedon, who's teaching the class, who will tell you that it is ready. What happened there, again, is that we put the class, when we had the class, it was originally Mr. Polly's, and then we switched it to Miss Whedon. So when it went from PowerSchool to Canvas, it went as Mr. Polly. And we waited for it to change. It didn't change, so Miss Whedon had to go in there and do a bunch of stuff. And so it'll be ready by Friday. It'll be a light load, so don't think, wow, I'm 4 days behind in that class. No, you will have plenty of time to get that work done by the deadline, so don't worry about it. If it were a different situation, we would have acted on it sooner. I have set up some stuff in the lunch course, just because it wasn't an actual course and everybody had it. If you're not in lunch in Canvas, then let me know and I'll put you in lunch. But there are a lot of different discussion boards. Student Ezra Hardy, who's one of our seniors, approached me and said it'd be really cool if we had some discussion boards for different regions, if we had discussion boards for different grades. I thought that was a good idea, and I'm like, well, where am I going to put that? So I put it in lunch. And that's kind of cool because lunch, if you think about it, like in a brick and mortar school, you don't have classes in lunch. Like you weren't sitting there, figuring out how much fat your chicken sandwich has in it, or, you're not getting the area of your rectangular slice of pizza. So what you do at lunch is you socialize, and so I thought that'd be a good place to socialize. I don't know if it is or not, but we're going to try it. See how it works out. There's also a place to organize clubs. There's also a place to organize study groups, and there's a place to talk about lunch. I'm personally going to make some cooking videos for things that you can make around the house and teach you guys how to cook a little bit. I don't know. That's my plan anyway. But I'll probably do like one a month, if even that. But anyway, that's my plan, so have some fun with that. I also want to say how impressed I have been with the start of the school year. I've had more than one teacher come up to me and say, hey, man, our kids are getting off to a great start. I have like 40 things to grade. I expected to have 10. So that's really great. I am so happy that we're getting off to a good start. Let's keep that up all year. I mean, we can be the best school in the state of Tennessee that way. Well, what matters to you is that you're the best student that you can be, but collectively we're all doing really well, and I'm really kind of excited at how much interaction I'm seeing and on Facebook and other places. So I hope you guys are enjoying school. I mean, you got to be in school anyway. You might as well enjoy it. So there you go. I'm also very thankful for how patiently you have handled the ordeal with Canvas, many of you not being able to start on the first day. I haven't had anybody freak out on me or scream at me or anything like that, and I really appreciate that. That makes my job a lot easier, because that way I don't have to like freak out or be any more stressed than I already am. And so that's very, I don't know, I really appreciate it. It makes me very happy that I get to be a principal for such cool people. So thank you very much. The thought for the day today is actually a thought. It's a rhetorical question. What are you doing with your time? I read an article the other day about this kid, and I forget where he was, somewhere in Africa, and his village did not have electricity. And so He went to the library and read a bunch of books on how to build windmills to generate electricity. And he went out and found a bunch of junk and spare parts and created actual windmills that generate electricity. He didn't stop there. After he did that, he was like, well, my village doesn't have any irrigation systems. So he built more windmills to run pumps to run irrigation systems so his village could have more food. Thought that was pretty cool. But what are you doing with your spare time? I mean, you're in a country where you have everything. You have water whenever you want it. You have food pretty much whenever you want it. You have shelter, clothing, all of that. What are you doing with your spare time? And I'm asking myself the same question. So I don't really have any spare time anymore, but I used to. There was a day I used to be a gamer. And I played one game in particular called EverQuest 2, which was sort of a predecessor to World of Warcraft. And you could hit /played and find out how much time you had played that game. And I remember at some point, maybe in my 3rd or 4th year of playing it, that I hit /played and I had played that game, like total login time, 50 days. So 50 days of my life that were spent on really a meaningless game that I could have written a novel. I could have done all kinds of things, but I didn't do them because I played that game. Now that's fine. That's what I chose to do. It was, right out of college. I was starting work. Wasn't married, didn't have kids, and all of that. So that's, that was a moment for me. I was like, what am I doing with myself? And really, it's that sort of thought that inspired me to go back and get my doctorate and be a principal and everything. But what are you doing with your time? You've got plenty of it, most of you. What are you doing with it? Thought for the day. Just think about it. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Let me know if there are any problems at all. Be glad to help you through them. Again, if your Canvas schedule is not right, if your Canvas account is not right, let me know immediately and I will fix it. Hope you guys have a great day.